Hi, this is Wally Kern with Supreme Gecko, and today we're going to take a look at a really unique gecko. It's called Bunopus tuberculatus. It's really interesting because it's not like any of the other nocturnal geckos that I keep, and you'll see why in just a minute. Over my shoulder, you'll see two tanks. One has a chondrodactylus in it, and one has the Bunopus in it. We'll take a look at their feeding response, and you'll see the difference here. The tank on the right has the chondrodactylus in it, and the tank on the left that we see here has the Bunopus. So let's go ahead and feed, and let's see what kind of response we get from these chondrodactylus. Like the spelling of my chondrodactylus name? I think I'm missing the O. Hold on just a second, we'll go ahead and feed. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, I've dumped in a few dubias about the right size for these chondros, and they're running around, and not a whole lot is happening here. So, a lot of these nocturnal geckos, especially those from Africa, just really don't have a active response for feeding. They're more active at night. I can feed in the mealworm cups, and they'll go ahead and eat out of the mealworm cups, but they really don't have a feeding response when the lights are on. Now let's shift over to the Bunopus tuberculatus. And you can see I've set this tank up so that the rock pile is in the back and there's a lot of open area in the front. I'm going to go ahead and feed a group of dubias and we'll see what happens. I have 3 of these geckos in this tank. I've added about a dozen dubias. And we'll see what happens here. I see one already came out. Very, here comes another one. Oh, chase that little one away. So these guys come out during the day. They're very active. They sit on these rock piles in nature. This is a Saudi Arabia gecko, a rock gecko. And they sit on the rock piles and they watch for insects to pass by these these sand flats, and they spring to action and they come out and grab the insects. We'll see if they come back out here. I'm jumping around a little bit with the camera, so I probably scared them off a little bit. Here we go. We see the smaller one coming out here. Looks like it can really use some weight on this one. And I see 2 kind of watching my every movement here. I hope they come out. I'm going to go ahead and move this mealworm cup because I think that a lot of the dubias are right now hiding under it. So bear with me for a second. Go ahead and take a look online. I'm going to stop the video right now and look for this gecko. Bunopus tuberculatus. Bunopus tuberculatus. See what you find, because there's not much information on this gecko. There's no YouTube videos, there's no common gecko keeper notes, just very sporadic information about this gecko. There's one article in particular that's very interesting called Geographic Variations of Morphological Characters in Bunopus tuberculatus by Blanford in 1874, and that's from the USDA, United States Department of Agriculture. Incredible that there's no other information about this gecko. That is some aggressive behavior. Again, this is Bunopus tuberculosis. Let's take a look at the chondro tank. And still no activity. So these tuberculosis are really a fun little gecko. A lot of activity. It's fun to watch them jump out and dart around the tank and capture their prey, their insect prey. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like and notification below, and we'll see you next time.